Good evening, guys. Good evening. We've got a porno star's wedding to attend in the 70s, so I'll keep this short. Good evening. Kind of a weird dude. I like to walk around my house naked. Anybody else? Yeah? I recommend it. Makes you feel like a zoo animal prowling around. It's awesome. You know, like it's awkward you're doing something normal like vacuuming and someone walks in and you're like, oh crap. Clothes got sucked under. I don't know what to say. But it was really effective when I was younger because my sister would bring home their idiot boyfriends and they were older. I didn't know how to protect my sisters. So I just roll out in the skin suit. What's up, fellas? What's happening? How you doing? Demanding eye contact and a rigorous handshake, pulling them in real close. What's up, buddy? Why you shaking? Lick him on the face, never see that dude again. Weird. Can't handle a nude brother, can't be in my family, right? What happens come Thanksgiving? I'm drunk, only wearing a turkey leg. Come back here, let's wrestle! Just to see the look on a cop's face, I wish there was actually get out of jail free cards. Wouldn't that be great? You're drunk, you're driving, you're naked, you got a monocle in your eye, you crash into a cop car, you get out, you PL over his hood, he gets out, you're going to jail, pull out your card, shut your face, run away, huh? I'm 29, single. People are always like, Nick, you gotta relax. There's somebody for everybody. Yeah, well, I don't know about that. The somebody's for me are all crazy. Ladies, I love you, and if you got a little bottom on you, I'll do anything for you. Once a month, I go to the feminine products aisle at the pharmacy, and I just offer hugs. I'm like, come here, baby. Women, you're crazy. Admit it. Just admit it. I've accepted it. I still love you. My mom, she's crazy. It's not your fault. It's biological. It's predetermined. You have to let something crawl out of you alive. That's crazy! Then instead of killing it, you start feeding it. Can you imagine if that happened to a dude? Whew. I think we dodged a bullet there, fellas. That thing looked expensive to educate. There's no hope for me, man. And I was looking on Google today. There are currently 6,919,375,293 people. That's an odd number of people, which means there isn't someone for everybody. So quit telling me to relax, all right? Make me have to go to strip clubs to find girls. Ugh, I hate strip clubs. I'm not a strip club guy. Some guys, you strip club guys. I'm not a strip club guy. And I know I'm not because I got drugged to one recently, and my friend was sitting there. He was all smiles. Stripper was upside down, just right in the face, yeah. And the guy's just like all smiles, and I'm sitting over here going, if he's not careful, he's gonna get pink eye. Not a strip club guy, right? And I'm a puker. Oh, it's the worst. That's the worst, right? Even the Pope would be like, we ought to shut the door. That's a disturbing noise. You're such a failure as an organism. That which is inside of you is scurrying to escape out of you. You would rather spend time in a toilet than in your wretched decision-making body. Tequila and White Russians, we're out of here. And yet, I'll still come out of the bathroom with a modicum of respect about myself and be like, ooh. I'll have like blood vessels pop in my face. Just little puke right here, and then I'm still like, ooh. I must have eaten something that disagreed with me. What? You're an idiot! Stop it! But I'm not crazy. I don't get like intervention crazy. Like I love to party, but I don't have addiction issues, you know? So it would just be really hypocritical if I gave somebody an intervention, right? Like, all right, Gary, we love you. That's why we're here. Remember that time we were in Europe? Yeah, and we'd just taken those mushrooms? Yeah, and then we bought that ecstasy from that Persian guy, and we're in Dam Square on New Year's Eve as the ball is dropping, and the ecstasy and the mushrooms is combining, and we're making out those two Thai hookers. Yeah, you gotta stop that. No, that was the greatest night of my life. You're a loser. when I decide to run for governor of Utah, I will have one campaign promise, and it will be to rename the state Mormania. You guys have Mormons on your doorstep? You ever had that? Awesome. And I grew up Catholic, which means I haven't set foot in a church since I was confirmed. I'm not an atheist or anything. I'm a fan of Jesus. I'm just not a fan of some of his fans. Does that make sense to you guys? Like, I think even his fan base is making Jesus smoke cigarettes. Like, shut up down there. Just shut up, please. Stop it. I'm also a fan of cake. I just don't eat it every single meal. And the super Christians, they get mad if you only have one slice of the Jesus cake. Oh, they get angry at you. I'm eating my slice. Be good to your neighbors. Love your enemies. This is tasty cake. Oh, I like this cake. I hand back my empty plate. They hand me another slice. Ooh, no sex before marriage. I'm full up on the cake. And I love meeting people after the shows, you guys. I love meeting people. I met this guy recently. His name was CJ. He asked me if I would call him Cinnamon Jesus. Isn't that a great nickname? That's both tasty and blasphemous. That's awesome. And my name is Nick or Nicholas. People are like, what do you prefer? I prefer turbo or snakeskin boots. Don't bring up don't bring my name when I'm trying to order food. Well, we're going to need it for the slip. Well, I'm going to mess with you then. It's really Italian. Let me spell it for you. It's Penisface. Girls are like, penis face? I'm like, oh! It's a problem the pina base! Hey! The bufongu! Hey! She gets all nervous behind the counter. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Fosse. Please call me Pina, huh? Mr. Fosse is my father. If you're not laughing right now, you're a little dead on the inside. I grew up in Minnesota, you guys, which it didn't prepare me to leave Minnesota. There's not a lot of diversity there. I went to high school with one black kid. When I was 19, found out he was Filipino. What's sad is that's when he found out too. He's like, really? Oh, man. I gotta get out of here. Thanks so much for having me. God bless.